Yo,
Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
Yeah, Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
Yeah, Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
What are we even doing here?
Yo, Wi-Fi fighting, but they holding it down. How about them J-era Maz ballers running Beantown? They say these guys are ridiculous, yet probably true. Like the 23 Celtics, they got a deep crew. Pregame Polly Papa trying to make some bank. Professor Pete repping Latvia, KP the thank. RJ's on the email taking fools to college. Joey, Matt, Timo, Robin, let's acknowledge. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? In the garden, fighting for a quiet spot. Jack's taking notes while the crowd gets hot. Irate, insightful, not a diplomat. Sam's got a long list and it's just for rats. Rat list your Wi-Fi, rat list your dog. Rat list Bronny, rat list LeBron. Rat list the traffic, rat list the song. Rat list is getting too long. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? Might think they're chill, but don't get it twisted. They're not just hustling, they're highly gifted. Still new to the scene and making their mark. It's a humble beginning, it's a hero's arc. Sam's keeping it real with the Starkey vibe, but he's all in with Jack when it's time to ride. Yo, ass hat in the chat, Jack says don't come back. He's got zero patience for nonsense attacks. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Jack and Sam talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here?
Hey, happy Friday, everybody. We're here, Celtics, Lakers. No Jack today. Jack has had himself a day.
Yeah.
He has an excused absence from this stream today. Nick NBA joins me along with SB Nation's Harrison Fagan. Harrison, hello.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going good for now.
It's disappointed Jack is ducking me, but you know, it's nice to meet you, Nick.
What's good, Harrison? How you doing?
Good.
Jack went to the game in DC last night, and Jack is not back in Boston yet. His flight, he's been in the airport all day. He's been delayed. He has just gone through it today. He might end up at this game, but he will not be here on time. So
I just assumed Joe roasted his haircut again, and he just was like, "I'm not showing up tonight, guys. I'm sick. I don't feel well."
Did you see Jack get him back for that? Did you see him?
No, I did not. I missed this.
Yeah, Joe had gotten a haircut himself, and Jack was like, "First time with the haircut, Joe," and Joe he got a kick on it.
It's pretty good.
For those of you who can't tell, Harrison is a rare guest. Harrison is an opposing guest. He's a Lakers fan. Harrison, how are you feeling going in today? I asked if you were a little nervous about Jordan Walsh having a career best yesterday with Nick in the building. Nick, a plus-minus king this year.
Man.
Jordan Walsh has been playing great basketball. Celtics beat the Wizards by 45 without Jaylen Brown. That doesn't move you at all?
I mean, you know, look, you asked, was I scared? I am not personally scared. I do think that there's a chance the Lakers lose this game, but they're down some guys, and like if the Celtics can beat the Lakers can't beat the Lakers without Luka, Marcus Smart, and who else is sitting out? LeBron. Then I think they might have some sort of bigger problems.
If they lose this game tonight, words will not be able to express my disappointment.
Look, it wouldn't be the first time Austin Reeves made it snow time in Boston. Okay?
I was just thinking about that. I forgot what game that was, but was that like 2 years ago? I
think it was 2 years ago. Yeah.
And I just remember LeBron and AD on the bench like that, and he just kept scoring. He was like, "Yeah, I don't know, bro." So yeah, if we listen, he has been able to have big games without Luka and Bron. So let's hope he doesn't have a 50-point game or a game-winning floater or something like that. So we just have to bottle him up. I know that's tough, but Jordan Walsh is becoming silently one of the best defenders in the NBA. Hugo Gonzalez, versatile. Josh Mine, not versatile. So we have people to throw at Austin Reeves, But he's been really good this season. Is an all-star lock at this point. So we just got to contain him.
Reeves had that big game, and it was like also a good D-Lo game, which doesn't happen. And Jackson Hayes had like a double-double after the first quarter. Like that was never going to be a good one for the Celtics. But yeah, Boston has had so much found money this year, and it's funny because it feels like the Lakers have too. Like people were unsure about the Lakers going into the season. It was like, they're just kind of grabbing anybody they can, and it's worked out really well.
Yeah, I mean, the team has been, if you look at their metrics, they're like middle of the pack in pretty much everything, but they have like a much better record than you would expect, sort of based on their point differential, net rating, all of that stuff. And I think some of that is just like this team has really shown a unique ability to execute in the clutch. And, there have also been like a lot of third quarters and second quarters where they've completely let their foot off the gas and sort of started messing around, or, you have your Luka 9 turnover game because he's like, he's bored of layups. And so he wants to try and like, throw behind the back passes. But this team has done a great job executing down the stretch. And so if this game is tight, that's something that I would tell Celtics fans to keep an eye out for, is like Austin has really been a killer in those situations this year.
Yeah, they're the Lakers are like 13th in net rating, and they have like the 20th ranked defense, but somehow they're 16-5. Yes, they're 16-5. So yeah, that clutch time, like when you have Austin Reeves, who's been just amazing in those moments. You have Luka, of course, who's a guy that can close. And the Toronto game last night, right? Like it was so crazy that they blitzed Austin Reeves with LeBron James on the court, because it's like he was dominating, but that LeBron is going to make the right decision 10 times out of 10. And it's just up to
they've been doing that. They've been doing that to Luka with LeBron and Austin on the court. Yeah. They're just basically like, we've been talking about it on on the Lakers Lounge podcast, and it's like teams are voluntarily conceding. Luka has been so good this year that teams are voluntarily conceding a 4-on-3 regularly.
Right. LeBron James, who's a top 3 passer of all. Like it's just, I don't know, man. And yeah, because I watched the Mavericks game. I've watched some other games, but I thought the Mavericks game was kind of like, okay, in spite of Luka, but like there's also others where it's like, okay, they don't care about Austin Reeves and Bron being on the court as playmakers, which is mind-boggling to me. Like, of course, I know it's Luka. I know it's Luka, but like you would rather LeBron James and Austin Reeves play 4-on-3 than to just try to put your best defender on Luka and like send help sometimes, or like hedge or do something. They would just rather just let LeBron use his mind. Like that's crazy to me. And I don't know what the Celtics are gonna do. I don't know what the Celtics. Well, obviously there's no.
It's gonna be different tonight because there's no LeBron, no Luka. This is something where the Lakers don't have a ton of creativity outside of that. Now that's as good of a top 3 of creators as you're gonna have. But when you're missing 2 of those guys, the drop off is pretty steep. You guys are probably going to see a lot of Nick Smith Jr. tonight, Adu Tiero.
Love Adu Tiero, so we'll see. But yeah, I remember Nick Smith had a huge game against the Blazers earlier this year. Was that without Luka and LeBron too?
That was without because LeBron was still out, and that was without Luka. That was the night that Austin was sort of the sole ball handler in Portland. Yeah,
so we kind of have to just like not let those Ayton, Vincent, Laravia. Yeah, we can't let Laravia hit 5 threes. We can't let Hachimura have 22 points and those pull-ups and stuff. Like we just can't let those guys do other things. Like
Gabe Vincent, the most terrifying man on the planet.
Hey, I'm scared of him. I'm not
even kidding. Because Lakers fans are ready to drive him to the airport, and maybe even worse than that. I was doing the Laker film room playback last night during the game, and like you would have thought that Gabe Vincent like ran over a family member of like the commenters, like with his car, and then like backed it up again over them just to make sure that he got him, because like Lakers fans are completely out on him, and I think there's no bigger discrepancy between like how the coaching staff views a player and how the fan base views a player than how the coaching staff views Vincent versus how Lakers fans do. Because for Lakers fans, they're like tweeting the Tony Snell meme at him, and for the coaching staff, they're like, yeah, but he does play hard, and he executes.
I mean, on the totem pole of scariest people, the Celtics fan, there's like Donovan Mitchell, blah blah blah. Then there's Caleb Martin and Gabe Vincent. Like it's just like they're
Chris Middleton, another one.
Chris Middleton,
A more reasonable one,
right?
than
Like
those two.
Donovan Mitchell and Chris, they're actually good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what Caleb Martin and Gabe did to us that year, where they were like Caleb didn't miss a mid range for 7 games. Like it was crazy. So yeah, we
Didn't miss
just can't let
threes
that
either.
go.
Celtics and Lakers fans can come together like the Bloods and the Crips meme for Gabe Vincent hate. Like we can all unite on that and be like, we cannot stand it. And
No, because see the difference is that Lakers fans are going to be over the moon if he goes Miami Gabe Vincent mode tonight on the Celtics.
but that earns him like another, I don't know, 2 months of good graces in the coaching
No,
staff.
like 2 games maybe.
No, not from the fan base, from the it
yeah.
reinforces
Yeah.
it for the coaching staff that they're doing the right
I was
thing.
gonna say you overestimate the patience of Lakers fans if you meant the fan base.
No. I imagine like your analogy of him running over the family, but he's Tim Robinson not knowing how to drive the car in the parking lot. That's the kind of Gabe Vincent you guys have got.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on DeAndre Ayton this year? Because I know like coming in, it's like, oh, it's DeAndre Ayton, he's soft, all this, like he does like everywhere he's at, like it's just implodes around him, and the coaching staff doesn't like him. I think he's been solid this year. Of course, it's a lot easier to play with Luka, Bron, and Austin Reeves. Like your job is really simplified. I still think there's some times where like he needs to like roll to the basket instead of trying to get that floater off, which he's good at. Like that's his shot. So you know what I'm saying. But how do you view him so far?
You know, I feel like I've been doing an impromptu DeAndre Ayton media appreciation tour over like the last like week or so, because I've just been going on every show that'll have me and just saying like I've never done a faster 180 on a player that the Lakers have acquired than DeAndre Ayton. Like during the summer, I was like my entire text thread with one of my friends was just like screen grabs of old regrettable DeAndre Ayton quotes and like anecdotes and like things of just like, I can't believe Lakers fans are talking themselves into this guy. Like, he's a loser. Like under no circumstances, can you get tricked by the DeAndre Ayton contract year? Like, no matter what he does this year, Lakers cannot re-sign him. You can't trust it, whatever. And then it's like 5 games in, I'm like, if they could extend him, that might be pretty good. And like he has genuinely played really hard almost every single night. Nobody's played hard every night, but almost every single night he has really brought it. He has almost never been like the guy that is like lacking from an effort perspective, from like an engagement perspective. And he is just like, it's funny. He has some of the worst hands for somebody with that good of touch that I've ever seen. Like there early on in the season, it was like he was just bobbling passes out of bounds constantly. And it took a couple games for Austin and Luka and then now LeBron to figure out, okay, like here's where we get him the ball that he can catch it. But once he has it, he's dangerous. And like I have honestly like unironically enjoyed the DeAndre Ayton experience, which I never would have guessed going into the season.
It's because it's not cold there. It's cold here. Like you guys should be concerned today that he wouldn't show up to the game because it was too icy to get out of the hotel. But thankfully, he doesn't have to get himself here; just gets on the bus.
We know for a fact he's there. I don't know. Like Sam, you got.
I can't confirm. I have not seen him. His name is on the scoreboard, which is how I know that he is starting. So I'm assuming that JJ put it in knowing he was here. JJ, by the way,
know the Uber is going to get here in time. It's just
yes.
No, but like
JJ, who was not interested in the LeBron streak.
Like the personality stuff, I was going to say, like, I found him really endearing. Like there was a moment, like in this stuff, it would probably go over less well if the Lakers weren't, like 15-4 or whatever, 16-4. And like, but he has like this endearing nature of just sort of like absent-mindedness that the rest of the team has really seemed to gravitate towards. Like he's sort of like the little brother that, maybe is a bit of an airhead, but everybody wants him to do well. He's a nice guy. One of my favorite clips of the year so far was a couple weeks ago when the Lakers sideline reporter was explaining the rules of the in-season tournament NBA Cup to DeAndre Ayton in a post-game of an NBA Cup game that DeAndre Ayton had just played in. And DeAndre is reacting as if he had just heard these rules for the first time and like looking over and being like, oh, Marcus, that's why you were mad at me. Okay, it's the point differential. Got it. My bad, dude. And it's just like he's just a fun personality to have around. And again, if they were losing, that's probably less fun. But it's sort of endearing when the whole team has really embraced him, and they're doing the JJ Redick stupid like DeAndre Ayton half lion shirts and whatever, and just like whatever they can to gas him up.
How much cup disrespect can this Lakers team get away with to just keep advancing? They made him change the court. DeAndre didn't even know the rules. I will out Joe. He had no idea of the point differential after one of the pregame pressers he was asked about.
I don't believe that for a second.
I swear he was asked before the Nets game, which they lost, if he was like going to run it up because they needed to fix their point differential. He was like, after the fact, he was like, what is it right now? I don't even know what the point differential is.
Oh,
so I was like, wow, that is damning for the cup respect.
Yeah, I think he didn't know the specific point differential of like what they needed to get above. I think, it would have, because at first I was like,
he knows the rules.
Yeah, I'm about to say, wait, hold on. Are you saying, okay. I had to make sure.
I was going to say, there's no
He's
way.
the original cup
If you were
respect.
going to rank like NBA coaches that I would guess are most likely to know every single rule of the NBA Cup memorized, Joe is like in the top 5 easily.
Because I remember the Chicago game, the first year of the Cup, and like he was like apologizing to Billy Donovan. He was like, "Hey man, it's just what it got to be." Like I think because Sam Hauser hit a 3 at the buzzer when like we were up like 30 or something, and he's like, "It's a cup, man. I'm sorry." But
didn't Andre Drummond get really mad about this? I feel like I have like a vague memory of Bulls Andre Drummond like chasing after Sam Hauser for this.
I don't know. I don't remember him chasing him, but I do remember he was upset. I do remember that.
Yeah.
I just love that Bulls Andre Drummond can be mad at somebody on the other team. When the Bulls Andre Drummond memory I have burned into my brain is him dunking on Torrey Craig to try and get his own rebound, his own teammate, pushing him out of the way, and he's like put on a poster. I'm bummed that the cup's over here. People are blaming the cup actually for this disastrous number of absences for this game, because these two games, like Thursday, Friday, back-to-back games for both these teams to try and make way for the runway for the quarterfinals, semifinals of the NBA Cup. It's sad to see the amount of cup disrespect going around.
Well, so I don't even, if anything, that's cup respect. That is the NBA just being
people being upset about it.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And like, I also think that it shouldn't be these two teams both on the second night of a back-to-back. Like Lakers Celtics should be a marquee matchup, and not just like in name and the fact that it's on like national TV, because again, like both teams are going to be missing a ton of guys, I'm sure, on the second night of a back-to-back. And, it's just like, this should be during rivalry week with like 2 days in between games on each end. It's like, I want Lakers Celtics. Like
we got Hornets Cavs instead.
Ready to go,
Rivalry week for Hornets Cavs is crazy.
It is historic rivalry,
the Ball brothers.
Ball brothers, I guess. Yeah.
Long time rivalry.
Just like going on the sibling thing, because I think they had it was like
Pistons Rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pistons Rockets. Well, I don't think the holidays were on there, but it was Pistons Rockets
week. Why? How is this rivalry?
Might as well.
Yeah,
like, had the champagnes on there. Just it don't matter. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro.
You have rivalry week, and you have the Lakers playing somebody other than the Celtics. Like, that's just stupid.
Yeah, I don't know what that's.
Adam Silver's world. We're all just living in it. The Celtics, by the way, nobody taking a day off today. Everybody playing except Jason. They respect rivalries. This is a lunch pail team, except Jason.
Oh, yeah.
He's not back yet.
Stop reminding me.
I hate to break it.
Jason Tatum's out. What happened?
Every time I see the Celtics little injury thing, it says Tatum's like, I know already. Like, stop saying it. Jesus, bro. But hey, man, it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, they got to put him on there for like NBA rule reasons, but yeah, it's like, yeah, no, you could just let us know when he's coming back. Like, you can add him to the re-injury report when it's like, he's doubtful or he's questionable. Yeah, no, I think this should be a good game still. Like, I'm excited. The Lakers tend to get up for this game. Again, the Celtics are, I guess, much more at full strength than the Lakers are. And Jaylen Brown, if he wasn't totally sick, or maybe was borderline last night, got like an extra day's rest, and comes into this one ready to go. So, I mean, I don't know that it will be extremely competitive, but this Lakers team generally has shown a level of fight, and so I would expect it'll be a good game.
It does have trap game written all over it from this point of view, where you're just like, oh, no LeBron, no Luka, no Marcus Smart to go out there and really dial up the intensity. This one should be fine.
I was bummed out that no Marcus. Like I was hoping he would get upgraded when they were
I was thrilled.
and Luka are out.
I didn't want to see it. I didn't want another Rondo moment of him making a game winner, returning wearing Lakers colors on the parquet would kill me.
Because look, if there was a night where you wanted where you needed Marcus Smart to take a Marcus Smart level of shots like that he wants, it's tonight. The Lakers need some guys that can get him up. So, you know, I would say like, I was bummed out that he didn't like make like a miraculous sort of return from out to, you know, like probable.
And I thought like it being against the Celtics, he was going to try a little bit harder than usual to like get back into it. But because I feel like the Celtics don't really play their former players a lot. Like Smart, I think we played him once when he's with the Grizzlies. I do remember that, but it's like Rob's always hurt, Smart's always hurt.
You guys keep trading guys who immediately have their legs fall off, so I think that's like probably
Brad knows.
Yeah.
No.
Like actually, you're right, Harrison. Like it may become like a terrifying piece of news to get health-wise to find out you've been traded.
There's no more terrifying diagnosis than you have been traded by the Celtics.
Shit, even Grant Williams. Yeah, Grant Williams has been hurt for the majority of
his healthy before this.
I'm just saying, like, does Brad have some level of like force abilities where he can like sense when someone's joints are about to give out or whatever? Like, I don't know. It's like it's horrifying. Like, I would not make a trade with the Celtics. I know your listeners are gonna love this, but I personally would not, just because it's like every single time it happens, the guy immediately just like stops playing NBA games.
Is Drew healthy right now?
Drew is not healthy. He's missing time. He's out. Kristaps has been on and off, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I mean, that was a given. They got him, and he was already missing time.
You can forgive them for Kristaps. You can let that one go.
Well, actually, counterpoint. I think Kristaps got healthier after the trade because he was sick for 2 months.
Yeah, that's true. His health has actually never been worse.
He was sick.
He was so sick, the curse like canceled it out, and it made him healthier.
There we go.
Yeah,
I got you.
Like whatever like witch doctors they have in the Celtics organization that like curse a player's joints when they leave. You know, it had the opposite effect on Kristaps. It just healed him.
Okay, I got you.
They used all of it to heal Kristaps.
They just sucked all the life force.
They just did it too late.
Actually, we just found this out. He sucked all the life force out of everybody else on the Celtics, like the Space Jam Monstars, to be able to play like every other game.
He used it all in game 1. Oh yeah, just to even be out there half the time.
Does Niang have a job right now?
He's with Utah, but he missed time with a foot problem.
Oh my god.
I think he is like either returned or close to returning, but he missed the first like month and a half of this season with some kind of foot issue. I don't know if it was a fracture or what it was, but this is just another person to add to the list of like they were traded by the Celtics.
I'm not trying to get your credential revoked, but you need to look into this. Like the Celtics, you know.
I might have to. This is crazy. Even Marcus has been hurt a ton since he got traded. This is a trend.
You know what?
This is real.
She'll love this assignment. Just Noah, can you look up all the guys who got hurt after they?
She won't go for it. It's not positive enough.
You said it, not me.
Hey, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy because now I'm like thinking like because of course the big one is Sati. Everybody's like
Al Horford is going through it. He has sciatica just like LeBron. Luke Cornett, I think, is out today. It might be rest, might not be rest, but I think he's missed a little time.
Or something I saw, but yeah, I saw he's out today.
Yeah, man.
This is an unbelievable revelation. I can't believe that you pulled this out, Harrison.
This is the YouTube headline of like, is it a problem with the Celtics medical staff? And we're all just like this reacting, and then there you go. There's your graphic.
Is Brad Stevens a witch? Basically,
yeah.
Brad Stevens known to spend his off seasons in Sale and learning more and more about the injury witchcraft he could use to
does Brad
greater
Stevens just, like, throw banana peels down, like at the exit of the facility, you know?
Soul box. He has the soul box and it just injures everybody. Yeah, that's crazy, but I don't know, man. I think man, this should. I don't expect. I mean, I don't know what to think about this game. I don't think this is going to be a blowout, honestly. Just because the Celtics, Akers, Austin Reeves been playing great without Luka and Bron, and he's really been able to shoulder a lot of that offensive load. And if Aiden can give them like what 16 and 10, if Laravia can give them some shots and some defensive energy, if Rui can hit shots, like it's not far fetched to think that this can be a close game. I don't see the Celtics. I wouldn't. I would say the Celtics would win this game with the rested Jaylen Brown, Tarek White, and stuff like that. But I don't expect this to be a easy game per se, just because those guys are out.
The thing that I will say, like, if you're looking for concern points for the Lakers, is they just played a really tough game against the Raptors last night. Austin had
Celtics did too.
Huh?
The Celtics did too. They just played the Wizards.
Yeah, they're the toughest team in the league. No, but like Austin had to basically do everything down the stretch already last night, and then now it's like you're getting rid of the LeBron release valve, and so how much of his legs are left? Like he's traditionally a pretty well-conditioned guy, but if you move that high up on the scouting report to where like the Celtics know, we are sicking the attack dogs at Austin, and we're gonna make somebody else beat us. Like that could theoretically cause some problems for the Lakers if he just really doesn't have it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it really is all on him. So if he comes with it, it'll be close. If he doesn't, then it won't be.
It is disappointing we don't get to see Luka versus Luka today. That was when the schedule came out. That would have been my thumbnail today. I would have made Luka Doncic a toddler height instead of Austin Reeves on the thumbnail. It would have been Harrison's
worst nightmare. 2 Lukas,
Two Lukas, yeah. Like 2 Lukas, 2 LeBron Jameses in the same game. I mean,
yeah,
no
I
LeBron.
got the better LeBron's jersey on right now.
Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
Yeah, look,
You spent money on that? Did they give that to you?
No, I had to buy this for losing a bet. But
okay, fair. Good reasoning for having it.
I told Lakers fans that I would buy the jersey of their choice if the Lakers won more than one game while Luka and LeBron were out earlier this year, and they immediately won like the first 2 games. So, $150 well spent, I say. Yeah, but hey, look, no team in NBA history has been able to have a LeBron go out and they replace him with LeBron James. So, watch out. We've been calling him hashtag the better LeBron this season. So Celtics fans may get to see it up close.
Yeah, Bron, listen, man, because that Trailblazers game, like I watched that one, like I've always been a little bit more optimistic about Bronny than a lot of other people. I think people do just dislike him because his son. Because his son, he's LeBron.
I'm one of them.
But there you go. Like I don't know. He's not good yet. He might not ever be good, but I think he has some qualities that. Like he's a really good passer.
He's little.
He's small.
It's sort of like
he's small.
He sort of answers the question like, what if LeBron was 6 feet tall? And it's like that probably would have been more of a struggle for him.
It's he has time. He's 20, 21.
I believe 20.
Yeah, he's still relatively young because he only went to college for 1 year, right?
Yeah, and he has balled out in the G League when given an opportunity. Like again, I don't know if he's actually going to play tonight.
So did J.D. Davison
somewhat in the games like this where there's been guys out, but like he's okay. He's not like he's not the embarrassment of an NBA player that people made him out to be. Again, like there are worse players in the league right now than Bronny James.
Maybe.
He's stunned. He can't believe you just said that. He's like, really? No way.
Is he like 350 ranked? Like, I don't know. In all seriousness, no Luka, no LeBron, but Drew Timme, he's here. I saw him warming up earlier. I was like, whoa, I know him. I used to hate him when he played in college.
Yeah, just got a 2-way.
I am excited to see is it Thiero or Thiero?
I thought it was Thiero, but I also could be very wrong.
Okay. Thiero.
Sam's probably got the pronunciation guide in front of him. Like,
I know you don't have it
still
because you're
muted,
muted,
Sam.
brother.
I will say I don't have the pronunciation. One thing, Jack, if he was here, could not fathom the idea of the Celtics drafting Thiero with their first-round pick last year. Of all the guys we looked at, he was like, this guy doesn't have it, can't shoot, like, not a Jack guy. But the pronunciation thing does make me think of Tuesday night here. Bobby Manning, CLNS reporter, Celtics blogger, asked Mike Brown about Nimi, and he pronounced Nimi Keita's name like spot on pronunciation straight from Nimi's mouth, and Mike Brown could not have been more confused. He was like, wait a minute.
I've never heard
He was like, what are you saying? Who are you talking about? It was a tremendous moment.
It's actually, honestly, upset of the year that it was not Noah that confused an opposing head coach with their pronunciation of an obscure Celtics name.
That's
I know
true.
Nimi's not like obscure anymore, but he's still, like he's lower on the scouting report probably.
Well, he said it. He said it like Nemeish Keita, like, and he said it like all like without like a breath in between. He was like Nemeish Keita, and Mike Brown was bewildered. He couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I mean, I know we're gonna wrap up here, but I'll just my favorite Mike Brown story from his time with the Lakers was I don't know, you guys are probably too young to remember this, but the day he got fired, he took selfies at a Chick-fil-A with a well-meaning Lakers fan who had not, like, this is like pre-social media, did not realize Mike Brown had been fired. And those like pictures immediately made their way to TMZ. So there's like pictures of a smiling Mike Brown. You can see if you look down at his phone that the caller ID is Mitch Kupchak. So he is in Chick-fil-A being fired. And then like taking smiling selfies with the Lakers fan because that's how nice of a guy he is.
He does seem like an awesome guy. That was the vibe I got from the press conference. Seems like he's incredible.
Wow, that's crazy. That's a crazy story. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. So thank you. that's crazy. That's actually crazy. But yeah,
this is the level of Lakers lore I'm bringing to the pregame analysis.
Appreciate you, man. And I remember when he was with the Kings. Like he was like I think they were at practice. Wait, I don't know if that was the Kings or he got hired with the Knicks, but it was in
when he was sprinting.
Well, that too. But I think he like heard somebody like screaming, and then he just screamed in the.
That was the Kings, yeah,
that was the Kings, and I was just like, "Hey, man, he just loves to compete, love basketball. That's my type of guy, whatever."
No, literally, like Mike Brown, like like Mike Brown could get pass in a basket blogger, like hangout, whatever. Like he's like just like a basketball nerd that just like loves to talk about it and loves to break down film and talk about X's and O's with people and whatever. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Definitely seems like a good dude. Harrison is a good dude. Big shout out to Harrison for joining us. 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast.
Well-meaning Lakers fans don't exist. You got one right here. Come on.
Well, I was about to stand up for you because usually I agree.
On screen at your boss. Bold move, but
Listen, I was going to say, I can't believe they don't have security in here with all those yellow jerseys I see. It's pathetic, sad, bad job from the security at the Garden. But Harrison would not be somebody I would want to see taken out by security. Harrison, you can tell everyone where to find you if you do prefer.
Yeah, I mean, you can follow me on Twitter at HMFagan. I'm on Blue Sky if that is your preference, at Fag News. I just, like just to, as one final sort of plug to get your all of your listeners to follow me, like I will say, like Boston Casual Sports Town. If there's that many Lakers jerseys overtaking the arena, I don't know, not that much in Sports Town.
I think people get priced out and you get all the materialistic LeBron people in here.
You get the
some of the worst people. Yeah.
Hey, look,
but
they
anyways.
price us out in crypto too, so yeah, I feel that.
Nick, anything coming down the pipeline you want to plug?
Probably definitely something after this game, but Jordan Wallstrom session yesterday came out earlier because he just was amazing. So check that out. Celtics blog, of course. YouTube, Nick NBA, Twitter, Nick NBA YT, and appreciate y'all.
All right, we'll wrap it up there. Little tease, Nick will be on the Sunday pod with me, so be on the lookout for that. Should be a fun show. But for now, we'll wrap it up. Here's Joe. Bye.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your